I've converted my 3 advisory board positions into 2 paid advisory roles.
Now current situation, base salary 75 lakhs. Case study 2, Shruti, product management leader. Starting point 60 lakhs salary, director at a product based startup. Total 1.15 CR. Time to 1 CR plus 20 months. Starting point 48 lakhs salary, senior manager at a bank. Time to 1 crore plus 24 months.
First, I was thinking to myself, is this real? Because what you taught us, Vishal, what you made us experience is not learnt anywhere.
Yeah, we are ready to offer 50% hike immediately. In the interview, I got 4-5 offers.
I got 45% hike and I got my almost 5 times of my ROI.
A complete increment up to 68% in the final day. The first organization gave me around 55% hike in the beginning. I accept that offer, but still I let them know that I will looking out if I get another better opportunity.
Gave some 2-3 interviews and I got promoted as associate director, and my salary at that time it came almost like around 60 lakhs, so 1.5 to 1.6 times. So,
In the same organization.
And where Career Dwar helped me how to face interview, how to groom myself. When I moved and joined Asian Paint, I got there at 52-53 lakh.
If you are making 40 lakhs to 80 lakhs already and you are wondering how should I get into a 1 crore salary club, I am going to talk about something in this video which nobody tells you. It's not about working harder. It's not even about changing companies again and again. It's about making one strategic shift that changes everything. And that shift, it's called the Boardroom Strategy. A few days ago, I shared a case study, a story of my student called Priya. She moved from a stuck career, a stagnant career, to a 1 crore plus salary in just 2 years by joining our CDP program. And you already know her next goal is to become a board member in the cyberspace. And that video was admired by many of you. And one question which I came across is that I am already making, Vishal, 40 to 60 lakhs. Now, how do I get into that 1 crore club? And what is the way forward and the strategy to do it? And finally, what does the boardroom path actually look like? So today, I am breaking it down clearly in front of you. But let's first burst a major myth which many of us hold. Most people think that if I have to go from 50 lakhs to 1 crore, I need to switch to a bigger company, move to the US or Europe, get an MBA from a top B school, become a people manager with a huge team, then only I will get to that salary. While these can work, but that's the harder way of doing things. Would you like to know the smarter and the faster path? And what it is called is expert to advisor transition. This is exactly what my student Priya is doing. And by the end of the video, you will also know the strategy and how to do it. But you have to stick with me, because the framework I'm going to share today, you must not have even heard about it anytime before. Even if you have not executed and implemented, and that's where it matters the most. Here is something that will shock you. The people who are making 1 crore plus salary, they are not the ones who are working 80 plus hours per week. In fact, many of them work less than the work you are doing right now. So what's the secret? It all boils down to understanding one concept. The concept is called value concentration. Let me explain. When you are paid 20 to 30 lakhs, you are actually getting rewarded and paid for the time and skills you bring on the table. When you are at 50 to 80 lakhs, you are getting paid for your expertise and impact. But when you cross 1 crore plus salary benchmark, you are getting paid for the strategic value and the networking access you bring along with you. This is the shift nobody tells you about from 20 to 30 lakhs to 1 crore plus salary path. So level 1, time plus skills. You execute tasks, you solve problems, you deliver projects. Level 2, 50 to 80 lakhs, expertise plus impact. You lead teams, you own outcomes, you drive initiatives. Level 3, 1 crore plus, strategy plus excess. You shape direction, you open doors, you sit at tables where decisions are actually made. And this is where, my friend, the boardroom strategy comes in handy. Because boards are the ultimate secret of strategic value and the networking access you bring on the table. Now let's talk about what preparing for the boardroom actually means. Because most people have got the wrong ideas about this. Myth 1. You need to be a CEO first. Reality, many board members were never the CEOs. They are domain experts. Myth 2. Board members are always in the age bracket of 50s and 60s. Reality, I know personally the board members who are in their 30s and early 40s. It's about expertise, not age. Experience is not equal to salary. Myth 3, the biggest, you need the thappa, the stamp of IIM IIT degree. Reality, boards care about can you bring in the strategic value which they are looking for to solve the problems which they are not able to solve themselves. So here is what board actually looks for. Number 1, deep domain expertise. You are the person in your field. You have seen multiple market cycles. You understand the industry inside out. Number 2, strategic thinking. You can see around corners. You connect dots others miss. You think in terms of systems, not just tasks. Number 3, network and credibility. Network is equal to net worth. You know the key players, your name carries weight, people take your calls. Number 4, the underestimated one, governance understanding. You understand compliance, risk, fiduciary duty. You can read financial statements and you know how boards actually operate. Now here is the beautiful part. You can start building everything at this moment, at this point of time. Even if you are at 50 lakhs today, here is the beautiful part. You can start building and learning everything today at this moment, right now, right here, even if you are at 50 lakhs today. In fact, I'm here about to show you the 24-month blueprint, nothing less, nothing more. This is the same framework I have used to coach and mentor my students who are right now working into board advisory roles. And many of them started exactly where you are. But first, you need to understand the 3 types of board positions, the 3 board pathways. Not all board positions are created equal. There are 3 main pathways. You need to pick the right one for you. Pathway 1, startup advisory boards. By the way, this is your entry point. Startups need actually the domain experts to guide them. Usually 5 to 10 hours per month. Compensation 0.1 to 0.8% or 3 to 8 lakhs per quarter. How to get in? Leverage your network. Offer value first. Perfect for someone at 50 to 60 lakhs looking to gain the board experience. Pathway 2, independent director roles. This is, by the way, the middle tier. Growing companies, Series B plus or established mid-size companies. 10 to 20 hours per month. Compensation 15 to 50 lakhs per year plus stock options. How to get in? Build reputation, get certifications, leverage references. Perfect for someone sitting at 70 to 80 lakh of salary and wanting to break into 1 crore plus bracket. Pathway 3, public company boards. This is the holy grail. Listed companies required, mandatory to have independent directors. 20 to 40 hours per month across 4 to 6 board meetings plus committees. Compensation 50 lakh to 2 crore per year. Yes, for one board seat. How to get in? Proven track record, certifications, deep network and reputation. Perfect for someone already at 1 crore but wanting to build multiple income streams. Now here is the strategy. You don't start at pathway 3 directly. You build from pathway 1 to 2 to 3 over a span of 3 to 5 years. And the beautiful part, while you are just getting into this, you are still earning from your full-time job. It is happening in parallel. This is, by the way, how you go from 50 lakh to 1 crore plus. Not by replacing your income sources, but by stacking your new income sources. The 24-month blueprint. Now here is the exact blueprint you need to follow step by step. I call this board ready transformation. Month 1 to 6, expertise consolidation. Your goal, become the recognized expert in your niche. Some actions. Number 1, pick your micro niche. Not just cybersecurity, maybe cloud security for fintech. Not just marketing, maybe growth marketing for SaaS. The narrower, the better. Number 2, create thought leadership content. Write 2 LinkedIn posts per week. Publish 1 detailed article per month. Speak at 2 to 3 industry events. Start a newsletter or blog. Number 3, very important, build your personal brand. Update LinkedIn profile for board positioning. Create a personal website showcasing your expertise. Collect testimonials and case studies. Output by month 6 if you have been consistently doing the above steps. You are known in your niche. People tag you in relevant discussions. Months 7 to 12 is gonna be all about strategic positioning. Your goal, position yourself as a strategic advisor, not a task executor. Actions. Number 1, get board certifications. Independent Director Program if in India, Corporate Governance Certification, Financial Literacy for Board Members course. Number 2, join industry associations. Become active in professional bodies. Volunteer for committees. Network with board members. Number 3, offer pro bono advisory. Help 2 to 3 startups for free. Provide strategic guidance. Build case studies. Number 4, build board level skills. Learn to read P&L statements. You might start from your current company. Understand cap tables and valuations. Study governance frameworks. So output by month 12, you have 2 to 3 advisory roles, even if it's unpaid, and board certifications. Months 13 to 18 is where the fun begins. Monetization starts. Your goal, convert free advisory into paid board positions. Actions, leverage your advisory experience. Create a board resume highlighting impact. Document ROI of your advisory work. Get testimonials from founders. Number 2, start charging for your advisory roles. Set clear engagement terms. Price based on value, not hours. Target Series A, B startups. Number 3, build board member network. Connect with existing board members. Join board member communities. Attend governance conferences. Number 4, create your board pitch. 1 page, why am I board ready document. Showcase impact plus expertise plus network. Clear value proposition. Output by month 18. 1 to 2 paid advisory boards generating 10 to 20 lakh rupees of additional income. Months 19 to 24, scale and diversify. Your goal, stack multiple board positions and cross 1 crore plus total compensation. Actions. Number 1, add more boardroom seats. Target 2 to 4 total board positions. Mix of advisory and independent director roles. Ensure no conflict of interest. Number 2, increase your rates. Time has come in. Straight away, double your advisory fees. Negotiate equity stakes. Add performance bonuses. Number 3, position for larger boards. Target Series C plus companies. Pursue independent director roles in mid-sized firms. Build relationship with PE, VC firms. Number 4. Create the board portfolio career. Full-time role 60 to 80 lakhs. Board seat 1 15 to 20 lakhs. Board seat 2 10 to 15 lakhs. Advisory roles 10 to 15 lakhs. Total 1 crore plus. Output by month 24. Multiple income streams totaling to 1 crore plus. Recognized board member and strategic options. Now, by this stage, after having the 24 months roadmap, I know what are you thinking. Vishal, this sounds like great in theory, but what does it look like in the real life? Let me show you exactly the 3 case studies. How did they do this? Case study 1, Rajesh, the cybersecurity expert. Starting point 55 lakh of salary, VP of security at a mid-sized company. The journey, months 1 to 6. Published weekly blog on cloud security compliance. Months 7 to 12. Got IDP certification. Joined ISACA. Months 13 to 18. Joined 3 startup advisory boards. Equity only. Months 19 to 24.
I've converted my 3 advisory board positions into 2 paid advisory roles.
Now current situation. Base salary 75 lakhs. Board seat 1 18 lakh plus equity. Board seat 2 12 lakh plus equity. Total 1.05 CR. Time it took to reach 1 CR plus 22 months. Case study 2, Shruti, product management leader. Starting point 60 lakh salary, director at a product based startup. The journey, months 1 to 6. Launched YouTube channel on product strategy. Months 7 to 12. Became advisor to 4 early stage startups. Months 13 to 18. One of these startups hired her as an independent director. Months 19 to 24. Added 2 more paid advisory roles. Current situation, base salary 70 lakh, moved to a bigger company. Independent director 25 lakhs, advisory roles 20 lakh plus combined. Total 1.15 CR. Time to 1 CR plus 20 months. Case study 3, Amit from FinTech. Starting point 48 lakh salary, senior manager at a bank. The journey, months 1 to 6. Became the voice on LinkedIn for FinTech regulation. Months 7 to 12. Started consulting part-time on compliance. Months 13 to 18. Joined 2 FinTech startup boards. Months 19 to 24. Got independent director role at Series C FinTech. Current situation, base salary 65 lakh, new role at FinTech. Independent director role 30 lakhs. Consulting 15 lakhs. Total 1.10 CR. Time to 1 crore plus 24 months. Now let's connect the dots. The pattern, all 3 built thought leadership first, gave value before asking for money, stacked multiple income sources, stayed in their lane of expertise. By the way, none of them quit their jobs, took huge risks. None of them had fancy degrees. None of them waited for permission. So, what specific skills do you need? Here are the top 7 board level skills. Number 1, strategic thinking. Ability to see 3 to 5 years ahead. Understanding market dynamics. Connecting business model to execution. How to develop, read annual reports, study case studies, think in frameworks. Number 2, financial acumen. Reading P&L, balance sheets, cash flow. Understanding unit economics, risk assessment. How to develop, take online courses, shadow CFOs, practice with real statements. Number 3, governance knowledge. Compliance requirements, fiduciary duties, board dynamics. How to develop, get IDP certifications, read governance frameworks, attend workshops. Number 4, risk management. Identify strategic risks, scenario planning, crisis management. How to develop, study corporate failures, learn risk frameworks, practice scenario thinking. Number 5, stakeholder management. Managing C-suite relationships, handling conflicts, driving consensus. How to develop, practice in the current role. Observe board dynamics, get membership. Number 6, industry expertise. deep domain knowledge, network across the industry, market intelligence, how to develop, stay current, publish insights, attend conferences, build relationships. Number 7, communication, board level presentation skills, asking the right questions, influencing without authority, how to develop, practice elevator pitches, join Toastmasters, study board minutes. And here is the most important part people generally miss. And by the way, it's the biggest reason why many people stay stuck at 50 to 60 lakh and never reach to a 1 crore salary club. It's not about skills, it's not about experience, it's about this one thing. That one thing is called identity shift. You need to start seeing yourself as a strategic advisor, not an employee anymore. Let me give you an example. When someone asks you, what do you do? Employee mindset says, I am a senior director at XYZ company. Advisor mindset says, I help companies navigate cloud security transformations, currently leading security at XYZ and advising 3 startups in the fintech space. Could you see the difference? One is about your job and the other is about your value. Here is one more example. Employee mindset. I cannot take board job roles because right now I'm occupied with my current job only. Advisor mindset. I will take on advisory job roles because it adds to my current role also, and I can really see making a difference in your current organization as well as my existing organization. The truth is, people who cross 1 crore plus salary don't wait to feel that whenever they are ready. They start positioning themselves even before they have the credentials to do so, because it takes a lot of preparation. They start acting like board members before even they join as one of them. This is called identity first transformation. You become the person first and the credentials follow. Before we wrap up, let me share the top 5 mistakes people generally make. Mistake number 1, they wait for permission. You don't need your company's permission to take on the advisory role. You just need to check the contract which you had before you joined the company, or maybe after you joined the company. Mistake number 2, going too broad. I am good at strategy is not enough. I help SaaS companies scale GTM in emerging markets. This is specific and valuable. Mistake number 3, underpricing your advisory work. Your expertise is valuable, isn't it? Don't work for free after the initial 2 to 3 portfolio building is being done. Mistake number 4, ignoring certifications. IDP and governance certifications signal seriousness. They are table stakes for independent director roles. Mistake number 5, playing small. You don't need to be a CXO to join boards. You just need to be the expert in your niche. That's different. Alright, let's make this actionable now. Day 1, define your micro niche. Write down, I help specific target company with specific challenge. Day 2, update your LinkedIn profile. Add open to advisory opportunities. Rewrite your about section to tell specifically how do you do it. Day 3, create thought leadership content. Publish 1 post sharing your strategic insight on your real domain expertise. Day 4, research your board certifications. Look at IDP or equivalent in your country. Check eligibility and timeline. Day 5, identify potential board level opportunities. Make a list of 10 target companies where your expertise is gonna be handy and valuable. Find out who's there on their current board. Day 6, reach out to one of the board member. Ask for a 15-minute general interview. Get to know about their journey. Day 7, create your board level resume. 1-page document, just 1 page, highlighting domain expertise, strategic impact, industry network, board relevant skills. Do this for 7 days, then do it again in a cycle of 7 days. And the week after, consistency starts compounding. Listen, here is the truth. In 24 months, you will be 24 months older regardless. The question is, will you be with multiple board level positions plus a 1 crore salary package? Or will you be wondering, how do I make that leap? The blueprint is right there. The path is proven. The only variable, your decision to act. Now, if you want my help in implementing this, if you want the same framework that helped Priya go from 60 lakhs to 1.3 crore, if you want some personalized coaching on your specific domain, on your specific expertise, drop a comment just saying boardroom, and I will send you the details telling you how we can work together. This could be through our CDP program or specialized boardroom training where me and my team comes in handy. Either way, I just want to help you make the transition because I know you have the expertise, you have the experience. You just need the strategy and positioning. And that's what, by the way, we do. Oh, before you go, this is one thing which I did not share in the last video about Priya. And it's the real reason why she is going to hit her next goal before the time she has decided. Remember Priya, how she wants to retire in next 5 years and wants to become a board member? Here is what I didn't tell you. She has already started building her board positioning while still at her full-time role. She is writing about the trends and the practices which are followed in her industry every now and then on LinkedIn. She is speaking at conferences. She is going to start advisory to the 2 startups. She is not waiting to identify the next big leap before she gets going. She is preparing for boards to go to the next phase of her career, which could be 2.5 crore plus. This is the secret. Do not wait, do not postpone. Do not tell yourself, I'll do it later when I hit X amount of income. Start now, build now, position now. Your future self will thank you. If this video gave you a lot of clarity, hit this like button. And do not forget to subscribe for more career acceleration content. And drop boardroom if you are serious about making that shift. I would definitely like to see you at the top. And most importantly, I'll see you in the boardroom. Quick bonus tip. The fastest way to get your first boardroom position. Find a startup founder who is raising a series A or B in your network. Offer to help them prepare for due diligence in your area of expertise. Do it exceptionally well. Then ask, would you like to have me as an advisor to add more value and take it to the next level? 70% of them will say yes because they have seen you. By the way, that's your first board seat. Do this 3 times. Now you have boardroom experience. Now you can definitely charge. Now you are on the way, on the journey of 1 crore plus income. See, not as complicated as you thought. See you in the next one.